game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at my Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with my Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Good afternoon to you soccer fans. Welcome to Hoffer Field at North Medford High School for Table Rock Sports' fourth and final high school athletic presentation of the day. And it finishes off a very spirited and competitive week here in the city of Medford. It's been North-South week. The volleyball girls got it started on Tuesday. The soccer girls are just wrapping up their match over at South Medford High School right now. And the boys are due up next. And we are about set to get underway in just a few moments here, and we welcome you here to North Medford. Joe Brett here with Ken Snow on camera with me today. This is the John L. Scott break board you're seeing here as the boys are still warming up, getting ready to start this one, and we are as well. Grants Pass earlier today, their boys team lost to Roseburg 1-0. So that has helped South and North's chances to move up, especially South Medford in the conference standings. The top three finishers from each conference advance to the state playoffs automatically. If you're not in that top three, you've got to be one of the top 11 seeds left in the state of Oregon to be able to get into that postseason. And the rankings will close on Tuesday as the final round of boys' games take place. And we're about ready to get started, as I mentioned. The Tornado come in 4-6-2 overall, 2-4-2 in league. They're coached by Michael Belsberg. Notable for their Tornado, September 29th, they were the only team this conference season that has defeated South Eugene 1-0 here at North. Hallmark win of their season. They're still hanging in there and looking for a little magic at the finish. They will finish against Sheldon on Tuesday. Again, they very well and should win. Also on the south side, 7-4-1 overall, 4-3-1 in conference play. And again, Grants Pass come back to them today. Now Grants Pass is 4-3-1. They are looking to continue a little bit of a late season surge. They've won 2, lost 1, won, and tied in their last 5 games. So Panthers trying to make a little bit of a push for head coach Claudio Villa. The coach for the Black Tornado, Michael Belsberg, should be a good one today. The teams were both in the top 32. On the printout today, the rankings have kind of been blanked out because we're getting close to the finish with that. But we'll tell you more about that, tell you more about these two team seasons. The Panthers, crucial today. They want to keep up with Grants Pass, take advantage of the Grants Pass loss to Roseburg earlier today. Need to win this one. Then they close with South Eugene, the top team in the conference, at home on Tuesday. Setting up for a great finish. We'll be back here from our great sponsors. Back to North Medford after this.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like Southern Oregon University and Rogue Community College. SOU and RCC provide accessible, high-quality education for students of all ages and backgrounds, utilizing hands-on learning and community engagement. SOU and RCC work in partnership to help students succeed, creating greater opportunity in the Rogue Valley. Way to go, SOU and RCC!
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday. They make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to North Medford High School, everybody. This afternoon is the Lithia Superstore game of the day here at North Medford High, and it's the North-South game. The girls over at South Medford leading 4-1 in the late stages of that matchup. So the volleyball girls won 3-1 on Tuesday. The soccer girls up 4-1 late in their match with North Medford that started at 1 o'clock over at South earlier today. So North boys trying to avoid a little shutout of the North-South week and also keep their chances afloat. South Medford coming into today in third place at 4-3-1 in conference play, but Grants Pass was ahead of them at 5-3-1, and the Cavemen have fallen today 1-0 to Roseburg. So Grants Pass now 5-4-1. A Panther win today vaults them into second place at 5-3-1. And the North Medford at 2-4-2, still just behind 4-4-2 Roseburg. So certainly a win would bring them closer to both Roseburg and South Medford in those final conference standings. And again, the final games are on Tuesday. The Panthers got here, won their first 3 games with Sentiment, Bend, and Ontario. Beat Grants Pass on September 18th at Grants Pass 3-1, but then Grants Pass beat the Panthers 2-1 back on October 9th. So in that key second-third place matchup, Panthers and Cavemen have split their conference games. It's even Steven on that respect. Black Tornado, as I mentioned, North Medford beat South Eugene. The only loss South Eugene has had this year, 1-0. Coach Remy, you want to do a little color today? Oh, not really. You don't know that I offered. I see another Rummery out there. I like that. Head coach Rod Rummery of the Black Tornado football team from back when I was a sportscaster here in my days. And he's got Ken on the team. That's always a good thing if you've got a Rummery going for you. So the Panthers against South Eugene lost 8-1 and get another shot at them at home in that final game on Tuesday. So the state rankings are going to play into this. The final conference standings, you want to be in one of the top 3 teams, you're automatically into the state playoffs. And then if you don't make the top 3, you want to be right as close as you can in those state rankings. The next 11 teams after the top 21 will round out the field of 32. Boys and girls will start first-round play for 6A soccer on October the 27th. The second round for the 6A will be Saturday, October 30th, and all 5, 4, and 3A games for soccer. First round games will be on Saturday the 30th. So the season is approaching quickly, and in fact, volleyball playoffs are also getting underway under that same type of time frame. And the volleyball finals are going to be first. 5A and 6A championships will be at Liberty High School November 5th and 6th. And Table Rock Sports will be there covering for the OSAA and the NFHS network. Let's take one more time out. The lads are still warming up for the North-South game down below us here. Panther boys are on the road today at North Medford and see if they can put something together. The first time these two teams played, it was a tough, close battle at South, and South Medford won it 1-0. So North against some of those top teams that played some of their better games, we would expect the same from the Black Tornado today. Time out and a word from our great sponsors. Folks, these are the businesses that support these games and make them available for us to watch and enjoy. Please tell them thank you when you get the opportunity, and please support them any way you can.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Do get that up if you would. It can't rain on that camera at all. We are going to have showers today. In fact, as we come back to North Medford High School, you can see on the skyline across the way there that they are already on their way and coming towards us. I'm going to have to adjust my umbrella coverage a little bit. And cover some electronics up. That's better. Try to keep my roster going. Oh, wow. Those umbrellas are going to be a problem. Can you? Let's take a break, folks. We're still getting our logistics together, and the guys are still just warming up down below. Be right back to North Medford after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
And just stay a little wide down in that corner there. We can work around it. Welcome back, everyone. Bear with us a little bit. First off, we are dealing with rain showers, and they're going to continue. We are completely at the mercy of the elements here at Hoffer Field. Don't be misled by the sun shining. It's raining. And anyone who's lived here long enough knows that, yeah, that makes sense. But we got soccer coming your way. The deal is it's the North-South game, and we just got to find a way to keep everything sheltered. I think I got things covered on the table here. My roster is a little damp. That's not the first time that's happened. But we're about ready to go, folks. And it's good to have you along with this. This is the fourth of our events today. As I mentioned, Crater Football and Summit still live on the channel right now. High school football fans are tuned in there. And North Medford's going to start with the first possession of the day. Fernando Ortiz, a sophomore goalkeeper, will be in goal for North Medford. Sylvania Pineda, a sophomore goalkeeper for the Panthers, will do the duty at the other end. We're getting just about ready to get underway. So I have to sneak out from underneath the umbrellas and give us a call on the game. Just intermittent showers and the tornado are underway with the first possession this afternoon. A wall of white shirts back there. Matt Donovan on the left side got it inside for a moment, but tornado bump it away. And no, that's not bad. When we get a little sunshine, we'll get a little rain shower. It is a fall afternoon, and as we get closer to the playoffs, our soccer and our football players know well. You can just about expect most of anything. Sometimes a couple of different weather patterns in the same day. That may be today as the Panthers defensively boot the ball out and giving chase as Alex Rodriguez at midfield. Drops it off to Stephen Cavillo, junior to freshman there, and the Panthers work up the far side. Just underway in this boys match, which took on added importance in the conference standings when Grants Pass fell to Roseburg 1-0. A match that started at noon up in Grants Pass today. So as this 1 o'clock start time got pushed back, both teams able to hear the result. proceedings in Grants Pass. It's a north-south game. If you could add a little more fire and spirit to it, that conference standings that we're fighting for today will certainly spice things up. And just the fact that these players have known each other for a long, long time. Many of the varsity players on several different schools close by in the Medford Metropolitan Central Point Phoenix area have played youth soccer together, have known each other and played against and with each other at different times. So these varsity teams, just a showcase of the outstanding youth programs that the Timbers have, and youth soccer has had traditionally here, my gosh, 20 years plus in running of outstanding boys and girls soccer development, and teams that have competed and played very well at the high school level as well. Panthers going to try to move up the field. James Montiel had it for a moment, but the Tornado quickly the other way. Now a run up that left-hand side. Shot on goal won't go. Good run, though, by Colson Rumry, sophomore for the Black Tornado. As I mentioned, Rod Rumry, the grandfather of, well, of all the Rumrys that came your father and grandfather and great-grandfather nowadays. I think some of us are. That's Colin, one of that Rumry clan that's been male and female athletes, one after the other. Had great careers, college careers. There's another one out in the mix. Oh, little contact over on the far side. That's the first little bump right there, just to let you know I'm here and the game is on. We are just underway, still in the first 10 minutes of this first half. Both teams getting themselves loosened up, getting a feel for what each other are trying to do. Best penetration by the Panthers is quickly booted away by Northman. A return engagement with the ball. Eloy Saucedo out to the sideline, but too far for Montelier. Alex Lopez throw it in for the Tornado. Donovan quickly has it booted away by Cash Coda. Smile on his face. Feels good. He was such a pest on that throw in. Oh, beautiful little header ahead. Daniel Ortiz just couldn't pick it off in midair. He might have bumped that forward for himself for a run on goal, but Panthers will throw it in. Andrew Opperman and Felix Valenzuela played a little catch, not successfully, as the Tornado came away with the throw-in, and now it's broken up by Opperman. Good sprint defensively there by Colson Rumry. Kicked out by Fernando Ortiz, and Panthers, though, take it back at midfield. Saucedo tried to thread the needle, defended well. Donovan with the boot to disrupt that. Yeah, it feels like the intensity, the attack starting to pick up a little bit. Early on, teams, first off, they don't want to give up a early goal or do anything defensively that might hurt the cause. So good job by both teams. Just going to get out there and get themselves loosened up in the field of the game. And again, the defense is up to the task as Fabi Becerra knocks that one away. Just 3 seniors for Claudio Villa. He's got a team that's going to have a lot of talent returning. Seven for Michael Bellsberg this year of the senior class. It's the time of year that senior experience and leadership can do good things. Good dribble in the middle. Just a little bit too far with it was Kobe Ibarra. He was about a touch away from finding an opening for a clean shot on goal there. Credit to the Panther D to knock it away. Ooh, little heel kick forward. Savani Pineda hustled out there with the Tornado right back at their end of the field. Defensively kicked away to the fence by the Panthers. North will throw it in. Coda with 3 defenders to negotiate. 4 now, and slices through there with a beautiful entry pass to the middle. Ooh, good move. Dribbling shot to the goal, just a bit wide. Beautifully handled by Rodriguez from Coda. Coda had to wait for just that right moment to lift that pass over the defenders and dropped it right on the heel of his teammate in good position there. Shot on goal wide left, though. First good look for the Panthers, though. First good clean shot on goal of the first half. And now you can start to see the individual balls are starting to get a little more hotly contested. Some trying to steal a pass, make a play the other way, find an opening. Both teams starting to ramp up the attack. 1v1, Montelier on the left-hand side. Entered in and then kicked out by North. South will throw it in from the sideline. Tapped away off the toe of the Black Tornado. Will be a corner kick for the Panthers. It might have been Valenzuela that pushed from the edge there. Good push, too. Bump in, corner kick, give and go. Ooh, blasts a shot. Defended well by the Black Tornado. Scooped up by Opperman, but he turns it over to the Tornado the other way. Well executed set play by the Panthers on the corner kick. Well defended by the Black Tornado. They just blew that up with some good defense there. Oh, Coda, nice little side heel pass ahead. And a give and go. Coda chases out on the right-hand side. Lets one fly high and over the goal. More good attacking by the Panther forwards, though. That's twice in the last about 3 minutes that they've had a good opportunity to look inside there. And it was Rodriguez and Coda again on the teaming up on that. Joe Brett here with Ken Snow, first half. North and South Day. When you win these crosstown games, just a sweeter Saturday night in your life, in your hometown. Always brings out the best. We're going to see it today. We're already seeing the intensity wrap up as the boys start to get hungry for that first goal. Nice center pass. Gomez turned and took a rip. And as I mentioned, that indicative there. Tornado got to the center and wanted to get that shot off, kind of respond to those Panther shots on goal from a moment ago. The sprinkles have let up for a moment, but we can see across the way over by Jacksonville the next showers. Corner coming in. Bounced out of there by Pineda, and a good play in goal because it was put right in front of the scoring box there. And Tornado quickly, as it goes out of bounds, so back in and try to put the pressure right back on in front of the Panther goal, and they do so. Chip shot, though, and the Panthers clear it out to about the 35-yard mark. Handled for a moment. Possession retained by the Tornado. Back around to the far side they'll go. Attack from the right. Pass ahead. Swept forward. Beautiful timing on the give and go right there on the far side. Diving stop. Good defense over there by Becerra. Took the momentum out of that run up the far side. Out in front. Deflected. Loose. Scooped by Pineda. Well, the Tornado come right back with two good opportunities of their own in front of the Panther goal. And South quick to return the favor. Rodriguez has it taken away, though. 1-on-2. And off of Rodriguez to the corner goes. Tornado throw in deep at their own end. Scoreless first half. Good to have you along here on TableRockSports.net. Regular season wrapping up. Our final regular season football games next Friday. And off we go to the playoffs. Pass ahead. Tornado quick to go the other way with it. Good run up the left-hand side, but turned away. Panthers under Ramirez stepped in front. Ulysses Gomez had the start on that one. Broke that initial Panther defense. Good run from the corner. Centering pass is loose. Dangerous. Low kick across the front of the goal. More pressure from the Tornado now. 3 shots on goal to answer the 2 that came from the Panthers just before that. Well, it goes from goalkeeper to goalkeeper in about 10 seconds there. Rodriguez had pushed it. Now the boys are bumping a little bit up that right sideline. Good slide, but missed the tackle there. Oh, beautiful dribble past the first defender, but the run by Felix Valenzuela is turned away by the second level of defense along the baseline there. Out of bounds. Ken, I think you're clear till the next shower. You want to? Ken Snow is very adeptly running the camera with an umbrella in the other hand. And I told him the umbrella is, after it covers the camera, there's room left in it for you too. Corner kick by the Panthers and headed out by the Tornado. That one's a little short in front and quickly taken care of by the defense. Ball out front, Stephen Cavillo. And now shot on goal, going to be just wide to the left. Good boot. That might have been Cecito or Rodriguez out there for South. All right, we had about a 10-minute warm-up period, and now we've had about 3 shots apiece on goal and gone back and forth a little more determined fashion. And North with the open ball, pick it up. Center pass, comes back. Shot a little too high, going to clang off the fence up there. Good opening run by William Gillick. Kobe Ibarra couldn't seal the deal, though, but had a good swing at it. Got the right boot on it. Came off the toe a little bit high. Panthers will start holding on to a 0-0 lead. And North, when they beat South Eugene, it was 1-0. Lost 2-1 to Grants Pass. Lost 1-0 at South Medford in the first meeting of these two teams. So the Tornado just don't give up very many goals. 4 was the most they've given up all year, and that was way back in the early season at Summit, a non-conference game. So Tornado had stingy and defensive-minded bunch. Scooped up on the run by Cicito. Into 2 defenders. Swept away by the Tornado, and that one's into the stands. If it was baseball, it'd be a souvenir for some lucky fan. They're playing baseball only in the final stages now of October. Might take a little peek at that later tonight. Earlier today, Grants Pass fell in the boys' match against Roseburg, 1-0 to the Indians. Open up some room for the 3rd and 4th place teams, which are South and North Medford. Tornado. Ball got off the toe in the centering pass, but they quickly get it back. Far side throw in for North. Oh, good scoop in the midfield, and the ball knocked around, and another good run. Almost a crack in the Panther defense right there. But we had a whistle there. Might have been offsides, and South will go the other way. Good run by North, though. Good opportunistic run there. Ball just kind of turned up, unclaimed. The right center out in front of the box there, and they made the most of it. Boy, and you can see how hard it's been for the Panthers to string many passes together in this first half. It just seems that red shirts are everywhere they look, trying to move the ball and trying to get upfield. Coda and Valenzuela and Cicito have had a couple of good runs and have exploited a couple of opportunities to get up the field. None that have resulted in a goal yet for either side. Gomez wishes that pass would have cleared one more Panther defender. He was in pretty good position there. Instead, it's defended out of bounds. Panthers will go the other way. Guessing we are, I don't have an official clock on, but we're at the halfway point of this first half. Scoreless first half here at South Medford. Through a lot of traffic, the Panthers got it about 25, 30 yards upfield, and now throw in. Have it skip away to the Tornado. Pass ahead was a great idea, just a little bit too far. William Gillick put it out in front of everybody. Gomez running ahead of him, but just a little too much on that one. But it wasn't much. Too much. Oh, beautiful left-footed boot back and defended perfectly by the Tornado in there. That was a super job by Scott Bowman to slide in there and kick that one away after Rodriguez had made a great dribbling move with the left foot off the side to bump ahead of his first defender. And if he would have won it to that ball ahead of Bowman, could have been trouble. Pineda will handle in goal for the Panthers. Bring it quickly out to Montelier. Along the side. Coda gets out of a scrap and dribbles past the defender, crashes to advance the ball forward. both players got there right at the same time, and both took a little tumble as a result. That was good hustle by both men. Defender did not want Coda to get a run at that ball and have an opportunity to do any open field damage. Umbrellas coming up. Showers coming down. I don't care what happens to me as long as the laptop's safe. It is. That's what keeps us streaming. A little center pass, and the rain's starting to rain hard this time. It's not going to be for long, it doesn't look, but it's going to slick in the field for sure. And there's good passing, good patience here. It's going to take some patience for them to create an opening against that wall of red that stands in front of goalkeeper Fernando Ortiz. We're going to be at the mercy of the umbrellas down in this left-hand corner. Coat up the right side. Slides between defenders. Whistle. Whew. Cash says, man, that was a hard run. Took a little breather just for a moment on the ground there. Montillier's going to have the penalty kick. It's outside the box. 3 Tornado defenders wall up, and on the far side, some Panthers and Tornado away. Oh, little trickery there. Shot to the goal, slides high and out of play. But a beautiful setup there, given away to the shot to Alex Rodriguez, and Rodriguez put a lightning strike on that one. Sailed on him, though, above the crossbar by about 3 feet. It remains scoreless here in the first half. I like that little fake on the penalty kick. Pauses the defense for just a second as they process it, and Rodriguez is there to put the boot to it. Now the Tornado going to push the other way. Good ball down there and picked off well in traffic on the run. Gomez showing some strong runs there, and that was another one of them. The intrusion, though, well defended by the Panthers. Back to the goal area. Nobody home for North. Beautiful open field ball handling. Montilier. Dakota. Ball ahead. Just a hair too soft. Tried to cross it to the goalie there, and that nearly got to the toe of Rodriguez. Dangerous pass across there with a Panther lurking in the goal area. Panthers, their half of the field. Open it up to the right-hand side. Coda one-on-one. Great move. Push down. Play on. I don't have a number 15 on my roster for North Medford. Apologize for that. Throw in again for the Panthers. Oh, North Medford clearing that one, having a little bit of a problem. That's going to be a whistle on the Panthers, I believe. Nope. On North before. A little infraction I saw. So Coda's going to line it up. And some of the North fans saw what I did. Coda kind of grabbed and wrapped up, but it was after the penalty had been whistled. And the Panthers with another penalty kick from almost the same place as the previous one. And Coda will center it, headed out by North Medford. Well done by Colson. Rumry. Panthers. Montealer, that wasn't a bad idea or a bad shot at all. It swung about 4 yards left of the goal, but it was low, had a little pop on it, and was the right play. They worked for a good look there. Holding up okay as we go through the first half on a rainy, showery afternoon here at North Medford High School. Can hear some of the blustery wind coming through my headset. Not enough yet to affect the shots. It's just a breezy fall breeze to go with the sprinkles. All right. Makes sense. Gomez centers. Panthers defensively are waiting for it. Panthers out front. That ball was showing a little bit of promise. Now, Coda tripped up, and the whistle. Now we're set. And our shower is passed, and we have a rainbow, which is, yeah, I could do without. So I see the rainbow, I know it's been showery. Live streaming, we just prefer dry, sunny days, but we don't always get them. Nor do the players, huh? Here we go. It took a while to get us set. Deflection off the tornado on the wall there. Montelier gets it back. Rodriguez, give and go. Good header there. Montelier bumped it forward towards the goal. Nice job to work through a little traffic there. Ortiz will roll it out to the far side. Panthers deflect the pass ahead. Cicito, left side run. Here we go. Cicito with a shot. Just past the far post. Oh, I had a South Boys game earlier this month where Cicito scored on a penalty kick from nearly 40 yards out in front. So he can definitely hit from long range. And that ball had a really good arc on it. Good shot. Not enough to find the net yet. Good interception there. Jumping in front of that was Opperman. Montiel boots it through the defender and scooped up and centered. Tornado there to boot it away. Valenzuela's entry pass ends up at midfield. Chair over there. Pushed off the ball. Panthers boot that way across to the far side, and our near side, that is. Entry off the Tornado, out of bounds. Boy, more good defense with the noggin by North. Tornado to the Panther end of the field for the first time in a few minutes. Sliding defense by Becerra pushes it out of bounds. Throw in for the Black Tornado. But here come the reserves. And a ball into the center with a couple of Tornado there. Looking for the bicycle kick on that one. That was almost back over his head towards the goal. That was a pretty darn good effort right there. I believe that was Gillick. Yes, it was William Gillick. He gets that a little more on the bridge of his foot. That thing's about 6 feet lower and a handful for Pineda in the goal to deal with. I don't believe I've seen one in a high school game. I'd be treated to that. Dribbling in the Panthers' direction for a moment there to get some clearance. Now we'll rotate. Tornado comes to the right-hand side. Quickly ahead. Glances off the knee and to the Panthers. Not for long. There's a nice give and go. Good fight for the ball. The Panthers win it. Defensively well done there by Andre Ramirez on the Panthers' back line. Stay tuned. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming up in this scoreless tie. Boys Southwest Conference play. One more game after today. Sheldon at North Medford Tuesday. Conference leading South Eugene at South Medford. If the Panthers were to win today, that would be a matchup of the 1 and 2 placed teams because South could move ahead of Grants Pass, who lost earlier today. Tornado looking to close the gap between South and Grants Pass as the season winds down. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming your way, folks, for all kinds of activities. Sports leagues coming up this winter. Some of your holiday favorites of activities and family gatherings and things like that. Check out playmedford.com for all the latest information, sign-up dates, and there's something truly for your entire family. PlayMedford.com, Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Keeping Medford a great place to live with healthy and fun activities for the family. Late first half, Tornado on a run. Sliding defensive effort. Stayed with the Tornado just for a moment, but the Panthers were able to scoop it up. Valenzuela to the far side over there, Cicito. Two defenders in front of him, boots between them. Pauses, considers the next opposition, and gives the ball off. Good sweeping move, and a shot towards goal. Tizo let it go out of bounds. The Panthers have now outshot. I don't have the official statistic, but look at the Panthers outshooting the Black Tornado in this first half, none of which has led to any damage for North Medford defensively. So credit to the Black Tornado. They continue to do the things they do, and defensively, it's definitely one of their strengths and one of the things they rely on, and they're getting their best effort today. Late first half, our next shower's on us, and the field is holding up beautifully there. I don't see anything that is limiting the control of the ability of the players to cut, to move. I do see the uniforms are going to be a bit for the laundry to deal with later tonight, but it comes with the territory. A few mud and grass stains, that means you're out there in the middle of it. Centering pass from the side kick. Oh, pretty good battle there between Pineda and one of the Tornado crashing in there. Gillick, that might have been. Gillick was trying to get ahead on that and get the Tornado ahead in the game. Passing in front of us goes the Panthers' way. Montalia has done a great job controlling the ball and setting the Panthers' tone. Now from out in front, shot to Ortiz, who bobbled. No one there to give any concern to the follow-up. Just an open look. Headed back nicely by the Tornado, but not to make connection, unfortunately. Deep ball downfield and out of bounds. And unless lightning strikes here, like a quick run to the goal, that ball hung for a moment, cleared by the Panthers. We're likely going to go tied to the half, but here's South with the late opportunity. Nice bit of dribbling, pass ahead, Rodriguez. Outside it went there. Reyes had set him up, Alex Reyes. Shot to the goal, and the Panthers are on the board first late in this first half. 25 yards out in front, and the opportunity finally came to find a crack in that North Medford defense delivered by Felix Valenzuela. The Panthers are on the board late in the half, and that's a bit of a heartbreak for the Tornado, the effort they made defensively in this first half. Just couldn't get to the break with the score still tied or get a lead of their own, and the Panthers strike in opportunistic fashion. Felix Valenzuela went high, and this one stayed underneath the crossbar and in for a Panther goal. And I gotta think that's come at about the 37th, 38th minute. This game scheduled to start at 2:30 was about 20 minutes late in the opening kick. It's a North-South game. It's worth waiting for. And it's lived up to the intensity of its crosstown rivalry billing. And it came just after the Tornado got down there. Looked like they were going to have that opportunity to strike. The Panthers were at the other end 10, 15 seconds later, and that will do it for the first half. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming up next. South Medford. I'm sorry, my laptop is underneath a tarp right now. Let's give the Panthers the credit they deserve for that late goal. Goal to the Panthers at the 37th minute. puts the only score of the game on the board. And it came late in that first half. Felix Valenzuela for the Panthers makes it 1-0, and that's what we'll go to the halftime break at. Panthers leading 1-0. We'll be back to North Medford High School. Going to hear from our sponsors here, get ourselves safe and set, and hear from our great folks who help bring us these games.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform? Thirsty for change? Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back, everybody. North Medford and South Medford. We're at the halftime break here at Hoffer Field. The Panthers, on a Valenzuela goal late in this first half, took that 1-0 lead, and they will take it to the halftime break. And we're at the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And whether you're a North or South fan, if you're in Medford or anywhere in our Rogue Valley, you can take advantage of the great classes, athletic leagues for adults and kids alike, special events, holiday happenings. The City of Medford and Parks and Recreation Department have activities year-round for you to enjoy. You can learn all about it by checking out playmedford.com. Go to the Parks and Recreation website. Registration information, sign-up deadlines, all that good stuff is there for you. We thank the Medford Parks and Recreation Department, folks I've been working with since I ever lived here in Medford back to the 1980s. The days when I was doing television sports reporting, have supported the Parks and Recreation Department and their programs and their outstanding personnel because they support our community in such a great way, making Medford a healthy, fun, and outstanding place to live. More timeouts coming from our sponsors, the Lithia Superstore, title sponsor. We thank them very much. And Siskiyou Cellular, our presenting sponsor, and all the great folks make these games possible. Hey, it's game day. Most every day these days with baseball, NBA, football all going on, along with our high school sports headed to the postseason. Our friends at Sherm's and Food for Less, they're ready for game day.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Halfway home. Well, I had to bungee down, kept flapping off on that end, but now we're good. Hey, if I get pneumonia, no big deal. We've got to keep the laptop warm. Welcome back, everyone. Joe Brett at North Medford High School with Ken Snow on camera, enjoying the showdown we've seen between North and South. Second half's about underway. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is done. We'll be back with the second half for you after this word from our friends at the Rogue Valley Transportation District, making educational connections for us in our valley.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like Southern Oregon University and Rogue Community College. SOU and RCC provide accessible, high-quality education for students of all ages and backgrounds, utilizing hands-on learning and community engagement. SOU and RCC work in partnership to help students succeed, creating greater opportunity in the Rogue Valley. Way to go, SOU and RCC!
Gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're back to live action to start this second half of play. South Medford on a late first half goal, leading the Black Tornado 1-0, as the Panthers now will be attacking the goal to our left, and North will be moving left to right across your viewing area. My roster's a little bit toast, I gotta say. It got rained on pretty heavily that first half. Luckily, I know most everyone by now. Felix Valenzuela, the goal scorer, late in that first half. And we're now underway in the second half of play. Just 1 minute in here as we get ourselves going. So the pressure's on the Black Tornado. And defense is really a strength of theirs, but when you're down 1-0, you've got to put some energy on that offensive side of things, and there's a nice ball ahead. Just a little bit too far out there, but Greg Hildebrand had the right idea with that one. South, on the other hand, can be methodical if they like. They can attack if they so prefer for Claudia Villa and the halftime strategy he might have talked about and set up. Bump a hair there. Javier Lopez's pass taken away. Now Lopez fighting forward again with Matt Donovan. It's going to go to the Tornado, and Donovan will throw it in here on the near side, right in front of our north-south crowd here today. And it extends down past the stands on both sides. So really good turnout here on this rainy afternoon. But when the big games come, everybody shows out, and we have today. Tornadoes swing it back. And will set out in front of their own goal. Pass to the Panthers' end. Kind of bounced off of both players there. It will stay with North Medford. Hildebrand throwing. Jesus Duarte in the corner. Fight with Lopez, or check that. Stephen Cavilo with the defense for South Medford. Be out off the Black Tornado, and it will go South Medford's way. Leading 1-0 now, just underway in the second half of play. I even got our running clock headed, descending for you in the second half. We'll keep a closer eye on our halftime position with that. Boy, line drive header, Daniel Ortiz put his forehead to work on that one. Stalled what could have been a ball much further downfield, out of control, and his team was able to control it. So, good job there. Tornado on the attack. Beautiful bit of a give and go. Kobe Ibarra and Donovan there. Lopez steps in. And now Saucedo boots it back, and South Medford Panthers will give chase over on the far side. I mean, looking for the opportunity themselves now to centering pass, good idea, but past the intended recipient. And North with the opportunity. Well, in the game, you did not anticipate a lot of scoring. A 1-0 lead to start the second half it's a game changer. That Valenzuela goal was a game changer late in the half. The boost you get just on the road. Now a shot on goal. Skipping in front of the goal. Slipping in front of the goal and making a beautiful save is Fernando Ortiz. Well, the sprinkles and the heavier showers of the first half, they almost played into this game right there. That's, now we see a player right in front of us lost his footing. Donovan slipped. So I mentioned it didn't look like the rain had slickened up the turf much, but to start the second half, we are seeing signs of that. The Tornado get a ball towards the goal. Payton will hustle it down. It just glanced a little bit off a target to the right there. A wise opportunity to take that shot for North, though, and put that ball out there. As we saw at the Tornado end, when Ortiz slipped and fell, that ball came loose and was dangerously unattended for a moment. Reyes and Rodriguez with a little two-man game now from the right side. Ball into the goal area. Panthers collect with the foot. Shot on goal. Diving stop by Ortiz. I was nearly headed first almost by Saucedo, I think, in the goal area there. Ortiz did a good job to get in the middle of that one and then to recover. No, that was Rodriguez that nearly headed it in for South Medford. He's should have known that. He's been around that goal. Whenever the ball's been around there, he's had a foot in it, it seems. Second half just underway at Hopper Field, and the sprinkles for now have given way to a perfect afternoon. Temperatures right around maybe 58, 60 degrees. Just players couldn't have better conditions. The field is a little slick, though. And that could work either way. Saucedo, there's a left-footed boot just over the goal. It was right dead on center, about 4 feet high. But his scoring ability from long distance, he's a dangerous weapon. And they got that clean left boot on that one. Sailed a little bit high on him. Valenzuela is a beautiful dribble between defenders, and again, now it's taken away. A little too far with that dribbling run. And the Tornado finally said enough. Oop, nice job to put the brakes on there, sliding, and keep control of that ball for North. That was Gillick that, boy, if that was me, that might have been the end of my groin muscle. He put the brakes on and had to kind of snowplow to get stopped at midfield. Yes, the goal area, especially the goal that North is defending down to my left, it looks distinctly muddier than the goal to the right, that area in front of there. So a little wetter and a little slicker, maybe an advantage to Pineda in the Panther goal in the second half. South with a 1-0 lead could move into second place ahead of Grants Pass with the victory in the black and blue today. North says, not so fast, Mr. Brett. We would like to tighten the race for second, third, and fourth and deal a loss to the two teams in front of us. If they got the best of the Panthers in the second half and Grants Pass had lost, both those teams ahead of the Tornado would have fallen. So still a lot to play for and a lot at stake in the second half. Panthers working with a 1-0 lead. They have the advantage at the moment. They have the ball at the moment and a shot on goal at the moment. It's going to be just wide. Boy, that nearly got towards the toe of Rodriguez. It was Valenzuela who scored that late goal in the first half. And more just really nice ball control by Valenzuela. I look forward to seeing him with defenders in front because he puts them to the task. Good ball ahead by North, and now a chance in Panther territory. Ooh, bounced ahead, but nobody hung him on the pass forward by Hildebrand. He was hoping to boot that a little more in towards the interior of the field for Gomez, but it came off his foot wide. Good idea, though. Tornado looking to steal a ball here in Panther territory, and they just did off the throw-in. Bump to the outside. Tornado bring it back in and collect it in front of the goal. Left-footed shot on the way, and it's a little bit high. Well done by Matt Donovan there. He knew he's in a great position, did a great job to collect the ball. It was good patience, just came high off of his toe and above the goal and crossbar. Tornado with the first good look to tie this game early in the second half. A lot of soccer left to go. Been a busy month of October and September for Table Rock Sports. Oh, Panthers now. Saucedo, open space on the left side, collects himself. Two defenders in front. Bumps, and it's defended beautifully by Tornado. Good two-man defense back there. Bowman and Hildebrand did the job on Saucedo there, who was a dangerous ball handler himself. Now move ahead. Oh, just a bit too far out in front. That was almost to Gomez, right on stride. Good run by the Tornado. Great opportunistic look right there. It was off the Panthers, out of bounds, though. So, down 1-0. Time ticking away in the second half. Plenty of time left with a corner kick for Gomez. He sets it up on the far side. And in front of the goal it comes. Pineda bumped it, fished it out of there. Panthers kick it away to the side. This will be a throw-in for North Medford. It's been a great game to watch and call. And a 1-0 game with everything still there to play for and on the line. Tornado want a goal to get back to that even status they had for the first 37-plus minutes of the first half before South broke through. And a strike from the left side about 25 yards out. Good control. Now to the center. Dangerous ball in front of the goal there. And Side kicked out of the way. A beautiful defensive job. Tornado back inside with the header, no good. Boy, did not catch the number of the Panther. Had that fantastic defensive kick. He put one hand down and just went up athletically, kind of up in the air, and got the side kick on it. Maybe Reyes or Ramirez. I'm not sure. That was one of them did a great job of that. Then the Tornado got it back and had a really good look at a header out there about 12 yards out in front. Hildebrand forward. Nice little group of red shirts will collect it. Left side. Hassling defense over there by Cicito. Out of bounds. Check that is Connor Makinen. I'm sorry. Makinen with the defensive hustle over there. Boy, with the 1-0 lead, Connor could be called on to help make that defensive stand. He is a non-stop spark plug defensively for the Panthers. Sweeps a lot of balls. He'll challenge a lot of balls. Just a good staunch defender. Got to have him. Defending a 1-0 lead. Ooh, wow. Makinen has a yellow card. So he's going to come to the Panther sideline. And just like that defensive presence I talked about is out of the mix. I didn't see what precipitated that. Officials clearly did. And it remains 1-0. Just about 15 minutes into the second half, but we got some stoppage time, I would imagine, right now as we sort through the yellow card. We've been down for a good minute and a half here to get that sorted out. Out of bounds, far side. North will keep it. And the Panthers into the field. High ball into the center. Headed out by the Panthers. Cicito ahead. Oh, good move. And now the pass ahead. Panthers with a run on goal and a swing, but can't get a clean shot on it. Great teamwork there. It was set up by Rodriguez, who dealt it back to Pelodichuk, and Tyson just didn't get the swing on it he wanted. He'd like to have that one back, but on the full run in a little slicker conditions there, didn't get as much on that as he'd liked. It was a great opening the Panthers created there. Again, more good ball handling and just great footwork that is, creating a defensive opening, and then the teamwork and passing was up to the task as well. That was a well-executed play and a dangerous look. The Panthers could have really taken control of the second half if that were converted. But now North just right back in front of the Panther goal with a chance to tie before it's swept out. And back to the deep end. Here comes Pelodichuk again, challenging with two defenders. And that may be a corner for the Panthers. I believe it was the Tornado that swept that away past the end of the goal line. Corner kick coming for the Panthers, leading 1-0. Left foot to it, out in front. Pelodichuk glances off of him, but the Tornado defenders are there. And a high ball down to midfield and out of bounds. Lopez will throw in for the Panthers. Some of those Panther whites are a little muddy. The pitch has definitely got a little sloppy today. Good ball ahead. That was a good idea by Gillick. I think he wanted to center that more towards the goal for sure. Maybe get a rebound and force Pineda into his mistake back there. But the ball is wide. Well, two heads are better than one on that ball off Pineda's foot at midfield. Each of the players got a piece of that one upstairs. Panthers booted away and have the Tornado fight to win the ball. They do. That was good work in the back there by Rumry. Tornado will control off the Panther throw-in. Good defense to jump in front there. Ball centered, but kicked right back out. Ibarra went to the center with it, but Cavill was there for the defensive effort. Hildebrand throw-in headed away by Lopez. Now Panthers just keeping the Tornado from getting the ball in play. Now look for North momentarily. Tornado back on the attack now after a brief run the other way. The Panthers will have Lopez coming up this near side. Steps over the ball. And the Tornado go the other way for just a moment before Lopez gets it back and the Tornado kick it away. Sub coming in for South, Alex Rodriguez will come out, and Rodriguez has really just been some great runs and some nonstop effort, so he's going to be appreciative of the rest, I believe. That Coda, I believe, that came in for him. And quickly has his foot on the ball. Politachuk is offsides, and the Tornado get the ball trailing 1-0 midway through now this second half of play. Panthers not, they're more content just to stop these North runs and make them start over. Haven't seen a lot, well, he's had a good run probably 6-7 minutes ago, but I think some of the Panthers' defensive energy is tilted more towards the defensive assignment and looking for opportunities when they create themselves, and Coda with a nice ball ahead just past the toe. Politachuk might have had something to do with that one if he had controlled it. Good ball ahead for North. Pineda will come out and win his way to the ball. Ooh, that one was getting just close enough to be interesting. If that ball off the foot of Pineda were to clang off the North defender, it could bounce back towards the goal and be open season. A good job by the Panther goalie to time his attack there to get to the ball and to clear it past the defender. I'm sure that was prevalent in his mind as Pineda scoops up another one. Bump on the Black Tornado there. I think it's going to go penalty kick to South Medford. Now time is starting to be the enemy of North Medford unofficially. Under 18 to go in this game. And definitely since about the 20-25 minute mark of the first half, shots on goal have been harder to come by for North. There's a shot by the Panthers. A little opening in front of the goal, converted for our second goal of the game. Boy, that opportunity just presented itself and was cashed in immediately. This time it's going to be Camilo Rios, the junior midfielder, who gives the Panthers an insurance goal to work with. That's a big one. Coming about the 17-minute mark now. And South firmly in control and trying to take firm control of second place in the boys' standings and move ahead of Grant's Pass. Cavemen fell to 5-4-1 earlier today. Panthers, if they can finish this off, are going to improve to 5-3-1. Very, very opportunistic goal for the Panthers. It wasn't a bad job by anybody. No, it's just kind of, that was one that was set up just by the bounce of the ball off of one of the defensive efforts. It just settled right in front and a clean opportunity, and then it was a beautiful kick to the deep corner. Low ball in off of Lopez's foot. Pineda can't handle it. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for North Medford. So an opportunity, unexpected right there. Pineda's had sure hands today, but just didn't put that one away before it trickled out of bounds. Down 2-0 now, the Tornado. Boy, this would light their fire right back up. Get a little set play, get a little corner kick. A little confusion for the Tornado. Now they go. Good left-footed kick deep to the backside. It was headed towards the goal, but wide of the side post. Excellent idea. That was a beautiful entry pass from that near corner. One of the North defenders selling out to turn that ball back to the right direction. Lopez will sweep it up and have it taken away, and now takes it back. Good defensive effort there. That was Gillick and Hildebrand again. Those two team up pretty well. They're a tough duo when they put their attention towards you. Ball out of bounds. Side ball. Going to be a throw-in for the Tornado. Trailing 2-0, though. It's going to take a quick one to lift the spirits and keep the intensity that North would need to get back even now in this one. And the way South has defended today and the way they've kind of controlled the opportunities for North in the second half, they have set the table for a fifth conference win. But still have some business left to take care of. Another corner coming, Hildebrand this time. Deep high ball, and it's loose in front of the goal for a moment. Tornado try to collect. Do so. Gillick had a shot at it, but into traffic. Swept out by the Tornado. Now back into their half of the field. Panthers disrupt the pass ahead. Coda just throws a player out of the way and gets caught. Matt Donovan got grabbed by both shoulders and just moved. You're pretty sure that's not legal. I can't do that in soccer. Swept out of bounds by the Panthers now. Oh, that's a good throw in there. Over defenders. The North was about one person short of being in front of that goal of having a little something doing with that one. Hildebrand tried to wheel that one back towards the center of the field, but missed a little bit wide out of bounds. Well, hope you enjoyed today's game on TableRockSports.net. September and October, 138 live events for our local teams. Bunch more coming for you in the playoffs. Remember, when we go to the OSAA playoff rounds, all games are on the NFHS network. Go to nfhsnetwork.com/TableRockSports. Follow all of our local teams. We'll have championship action. We typically do about 40 state championship games in fall, winter, and spring sports in the course of our coverage. So hopefully some of our local schools will be in the midst of some of those big championship games, and we'll have our coverage for you all the way to the finish with them, as Table Rock Sports is the leading producer of high school sports in the state of Oregon and one of the nation's leaders, one of the top 5 producers of high school content on the National Federation of High Schools network. And thanks to our associates like Ken Snow, who's on camera here today. In the list, I think we've got upwards of 40 people that have helped us out in 2021 as we've come back to the high school sports. We've got crews in Portland and Eugene that just work really hard to keep our fans connected with these great schools, teams, and keep our communities connected in the meantime, and to connect you with great sponsors who their commitment makes it all happen. There's a dangerous ball in front of the goal. That was a beautiful ball ahead for North. And the Panthers knew. They reacted with a couple of players back there, making sure that that didn't become more of a problem now. A little chat there with our official, but we're good to go. I think that might have just been a player welfare check, is checking to see if maybe heads collided in that mix-up there in front of the goal. 4 players converged on that ball, and all 4 in very aggressive fashion, because North is, they're feeling that desperate need for a quick tally. Coda's going to make him chase him to the side. Good centering pass. Good space by the Panthers, butted away by the Tornado. Just stuck the foot out and deflected that one away. Panthers bumping out of bounds. I think that was Coach Bellsberg over there hustling after that one. Getting the ball right back to his team to get it right back in play. There's a center pass. Opportunity for the Tornado. It hits the crossbar and comes down to Pineda. Well, that's the best look the Tornado have had in the second half, and it was loose in there. It actually hit the crossbar there before it was cleared away by Pineda, and that was Jorge Montezuma down there, the sophomore who put the pressure on the goal, and he stayed with it too. Pineda really had to keep his wits about him, or that would have cut the Panther lead in half with plenty of time left to play in this one. Tornado, another good look. Run ahead of the defense. Pineda with a kick save in front of the goal. Turning away William Gillick. Oh, 2 great looks for the Tornado. That was a great scoring opportunity. Gillick really collected himself. Got a great shot on it. The anticipation by Pineda was fantastic. Twice after the second half being relatively tension-free, twice now Pineda has had to step up and had the ball right on his doorstep. Twice he's been able to turn it away. That one, he dove the feet out and got in front of that shot by Gillick with his boots. A little frustration on that Tornado sideline because they know that just a chance it just wouldn't go. Low, skipping, corner kick. Cleared out by the Panthers as bodies tumble. That whistle went against North, and I got to agree with the Tornado there. That looked like he was just going after the ball. The Panther defender was a little out of control and rolled over the top of him. Had to do a little shoulder roll to collect himself. Good challenge for the ball, but whistle's going to go the Panthers' way. And Pineda strong down the middle of the field. Quickly headed the other way. Panther left-footed shot to the middle, kicked away by the Tornado. That was Rios who had scored the Panthers' second goal here in this second half. Out of bounds to North. Subs coming for both teams over on the far side. Try to catch those numbers for you. Eric Nunez for the Panthers have yet to catch a number of our Tornado substitute. Ball out of bounds. Alpha South is going to set up a corner kick. Tornado right at it. Front of the goal. Oh. A little bicycle kick attempt there by Donovan. Put his hand down on the ground and whipped that right leg around. That's no easy feat. That corner kick is coming with some mustard on it. Had a nice pace to it there. His timing was just right on the money. Didn't get as clean a contact, but that's a degree of difficulty up there in the nines. Coda's going to step in front of that. Put some pressure on the North goal. Little boot towards the goal. A little bit wide. Just into the game, but Nunez didn't waste any time getting a swing at that one. So 2-0 Panthers. 5 minutes left on my clock, but that does not account for any stoppage time that we had. So we'll say probably 7 minutes to go in this game. That's time enough for 2 goals, but the first one's got to come pretty quickly. Headed strongly back to the north end. That was a slick bit of dribbling by Donovan. Panthers, though, are going to sweep the other way. Montelier with one of his better runs of the second half. Chip shot out in front there. Beautiful entry pass, and Rodriguez nearly had a look at his second goal of the game. Rodriguez scored inside the final 3 minutes of the first half of play. That's what put the Panthers up 1-0. Rios with the goal in the second half about midway through. Ooh, now one of the Panthers is down. And we're going to have some stoppage. That was an awkward landing for Fabi Becerra. And Becerra's been working really hard today, playing his heart out. And he is not comfortable. Teammates are going to help him up. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to walk it off. That might have been just a slip and a strain. And the way he came to the ground, put a little awkward pressure on that leg. But great to see him up and walking that off. Well, the wind has started to pick up again, but this time it's got a little bite to it, and this feels like that next big storm front that's going to be moving through our valley tonight. So we are thankful for the window we got. We fought off a few showers in this game. The field got a little bit slick as a result, but all in all, we're going to beat the worst of the weather for the weekend, and we got a nice little break for our football games last night. Boy, Cascade Christian and South Umpqua put on a show. U.S. Cellular Community Park last night. High school football teams, North Medford got their first conference win over Grants Pass. South Medford playing their 5th top 10 team in 8 weeks. Came up short at Westview. The Panthers were tired, and the strength of their schedule took its toll on them last night. Westview got the best of them, but Bill Singler's troops, a young bunch, are going to be back and better for it next year, because he never backs down from playing the very best he can find every single season. Panthers headed out. Donovan, boom, moves it to the side. Good defense by the Panthers, not allowing any room for goal kick. Good clean kick to get booted and cleared out. I could feel just a little bit of bite in that window where it's going to be time for nice warm fires before too long. Whew, it's already that time. I grew up over in Klamath Falls. We knew that when Halloween came, it was winter for about the next 6 months. Much milder here in the Rogue Valley. That'd be the reason I've lived here since 1984 and not gone back to Klamath Falls. In fact, that's a big part of it. The golf season over there was about 5-6 months long. They golf all year over here. I've never heard of such a thing. But good for the players to get a little feel for a slippery condition, for the showers, for the cooler temperatures. That's as far as they go in the playoffs. That's usually typically the November run we get for both of our footballers, those in pads and those who play the beautiful game. You can bet that, and soccer players got a better draw because they're done with their season. The 13th of November are the state championships in all classifications. Table Rock Sports will be at Liberty High School and Hillsborough High School. We'll televise all the state championship games in the NFHS network that day for you. Saucedo was thinking about sneaking a little goal for himself in the North-South game. Oh, good hustle by both players up the field there. Both men down, will play on. So soccer, the 13th of November, that's it. If you play in the 6A football championship game, that game's a month later in the second weekend of December. So those last quarterfinal, semifinal, and final rounds of football can just be all you don't want. But our soccer players will gladly take the cold, wind, rain, or whatever comes with it to go deep in the playoffs. And this Panther boys team now moving into sole possession of second place. They're going to pull out this victory over North Medford. South Medford this week winning volleyball, girls and boys soccer in the North-South matchup. Panther fans will be happy for that. But as we know, that goes back and forth pretty evenly amongst the two schools. And you just showcase some outstanding athletes and coaches on both of the teams in all of these sports. You put these Medford teams together all on one team, it would be quite something for these other schools to handle. Oh, Tornado with a goal opportunity. Still time to cut that lead in half, but a slick attempt there. And again, some little muscle strain as they go down on these slick conditions. The Tornado shake it off. Shake it off. And the final minutes now are going to tick down. One conference game left to go for each of these teams. Both North and South will be at home on Tuesday. Sheldon comes to visit the Black Tornado at 4 o'clock. Terry Ross will be back for the call for that action for you. I was glad to give Terry a day off and relieve him Saturday and come see this North-South boys game myself. Panthers going to clear that one out to the side. Also on Tuesday, first and second place in the boys' race will meet as South Medford welcomes South Eugene. Jonathan Kerman will be on that call at 6 o'clock from the Panthers' home field. Header by North. Pineda will have his perhaps final save of the day. That was at that left post. Inside the post had Pineda not got his hands on it. But he's been solid in the goal today. And that's going to do it for the boys. North-South. Panthers score a goal in the first half, late in that first half. Rodriguez, Rios had ones in the second. 2-0 is going to be your final here from Hofper Field this afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It's been great to have you along and have you with us. Panthers get the job done, move into second place all by themselves. Now with a 5-4-3 record, I checked that. They did move ahead of Grants Pass, who lost to Roseburg today. North Medford still kind of clinging, looking for maybe an at-large berth in the 6A boys playoffs. The rankings will freeze Tuesday night after the final games. Tornado hosts Sheldon Tuesday at 4. The Panthers host South Eugene Tuesday at 6. We'll have both those games for you on TableRockSports.net. Thanks again for watching, everyone. For Ken Snow, my camera person, this is Joe Brett, saying thanks to all of our sponsors, thanks to all of you, and we'll see you again soon here on your home for high school sports in Southern Oregon, TableRockSports.net.